Hi guys, how are you? How you guys doing at home? I hope you guys are having fun wherever you are. And yes, it's another beautiful episode. And on this episode, I am bringing somebody that you guys are going to like to listen to. Well, he's a very funny human being. But apart from that, he's into so many things. I don't know how he juggles his 365 days in a year. Because he's not only just a comedian, he does stand-up comedy, movie comedy, all types of comedy. He does it. And he's an actor. You know, he's a businessman. Let me put it that way. He's a director, a businessman. All these blockbusters movies that we watch, I wonder how he comes up with all this idea. But above all, he's a wonderful father, husband, and he's a friend. Okay. My big bros.
Ojo.
He's a doctor also. Yes.
Iyabo
Everything,
Ojo.
everything. And please don't think he's a young man. He's not a young man. He's my big bro, so, but he's my friend.
See, take a good look at me. You can tell that I'm just under my 30s. Yeah, I'm 26. Whether you go and verify.
Uncle Ewa.
Auntie Iyabo.
Uncle Ewa. We did your 5-0 recently. Oh. I was there. Oh.
Yeah, 50. I mean, that's the age, which is nothing but a number. Inside of me, I'm 26.
Okay, so my first question is that the first time I saw you, I was a little bit confused with the way you speak and then your name. I'm like, is this man from Warri? Or is he a Yoruba man? Or a Yoruba man that grew up in Warri? Which one is it?
I get that a lot. I get that a lot. The truth is that I was born, bred, and buttered in Warri. You know? It has happened to almost all of us now. It's like you and I, a lot of people think you're Yoruba.
Well, I'm partly Yoruba though.
Yeah, not fully, but you're not. We know some blend.
Yeah.
We know the blend now. Yeah. So me, I was born, bred, and buttered in Delta State. And
do you speak Delta?
of course, Memo Korobo to the core. When you were meeting, I made that far away. So yeah, I was born, bred, and buttered in Warri. So automatically, that, made me become a Deltan.
Yes, you are
By
a Deltan.
birth, by association, by what have you. So,
growth.
I mean, it's just the way Obama would just leave his roots and go to become the American president.
True.
It's because of the environment where he finds himself.
Yes.
So that's my story on that level. So a lot of people used to place their bets. This boy now worry boy.
Now worry boy. Even me
Yoruba,
for a very long time.
Even Yoruba people deny me because even my Yoruba is not very, very smooth. I remember there were times I would be speaking Yoruba to Funke or with Funke, and I'm like, bros, Ejo, follow me. Just speak pidgin.
Speak pidgin.
Don't.
Am I sorry about?
Don't mother it. Don't. But I'm better. I'm better than Yomi and Larry.
Yeah.
I'm better. The only ones who can do that are my 4 sisters. Okay. They can speak Yoruba fluently. Very well. But the boys is 0.
0, 0, 0.
But I'm better. I understand Yoruba. I can speak a little. Okay. It's just that there's a comma somewhere.
There's a comma. Well, it's like me though, because I act Yoruba movies a lot. People don't know that my Yoruba is not that good. You have to be a strong Yoruba person to know that Iyabo's Yoruba is a little bit, funny. But I think my Yoruba got better with time as I continue to do Yoruba movies, the Yoruba. But I still need to learn how to speak like the Ijile Yoruba.
Ijile.
Or your
and you know the
Yoruba.
funny thing? Is the Ijile parts
yes.
that I speak well.
Really?
Because I'm from Ifon in Ose local government area of Ondo State.
Okay,
so the native Ifon language,
you can speak that
I speak very well.
Very well. Ooh.
And that makes it crazy. So somebody will call me Yemi Ketiri, Sheyon.
Oh, wow. Wow. So it's the Lagos Yoruba you can't
It's the
speak
Lagos
well.
Yoruba that I don't know. And the other funny part is that we were listening to our parents speak the language at home. You know, children now, that was how we learned it.
Yeah.
And then we picked it so very,
Very
well.
well.
So I
Okay.
speak my native Ifon dialect extremely well.
Wow. I need to come for lessons.
Oh, please, Kawa.
I need to.
Hey!
I need to come. You know, because very soon I'm going to be shooting a Yoruba cinema movie, and I have to speak like Oyo. So
No, if it's
I'm
Oyo,
already
you're
like
on,
having, you understand, just cold feet already. Like, this is work for me. But
that's why we're actors.
we have to do what we have to do. So yes, this brings me to the real reason why you are here. Who is Ayo?
Richard Ayo Deji Oluwa Boye Babamiga Makun. He's a human being.
We all know.
He's a human being. He's someone who came into this life with that determination to succeed. He's someone who is highly passion-driven, fully result-oriented, and he's someone who you can never relegate to the background. He's very, very focused, self-determined, and every other thing has translated into the things that people see today. So the more you look at me, the more you want to think it might be some sort of fluke. The more you don't see me coming, and the more you see more things happening around me. And the more I get hated as well.
That one. You know, I just feel like the hate, I don't think it's the hate. I think people love you. I just feel like, you know the way it is now with Nigerians, they just have the way they expect their idols to be. They just want you this certain kind of way. And when you don't go that way, it becomes a problem.
You know the funny thing? I've been that kind of person since, so until somebody now interviewed me one day. I said, hello, AY, you're one of the celebrities with that scandal. As soon as I hear the word, oh, Shokote and scandal. Oh yeah, Kafu scandal. So I just woke up one day. From without scandal to scandal. Kilo shele gongo.
Now who I offend?
So now this is me saying, this girl that interviewed me back then asking me and said, oh, you know, you're one of the celebrities. I say, I would just say, keep that question aside. I would have been safe because that's what they don't like.
Yeah.
They don't want to see that.
You have a clean slate.
No, let's dirty this person white now. And I ain't get white. Now ain't clean pass where you go to wear white. Oh, dirty white. And the dirty gone too much now. Lip gloss here, this one here.
And you know your house is always all white. Everything about you is white. In fact, we should be calling you Mr. White.
They don't dirty the white too. But we're not
Anyways.
giving up. It's part of the business, you know. And I always tell people, if you're a nobody, nobody is going to talk about you. For the fact that you have something to offer, you're newsworthy.
Yeah.
You know, the truck pusher will not make the headline news.
True.
Not because he's a truck pusher, by virtue of what he does. The only way he can make the news, maybe he kill one person. That he does.
Or someone decided to use him and say, oh, this person is suffering. And then they put soft music.
You know.
And then people start
So you can't be doing things and achieving things and just feel that people will just
not complain.
like you. No, now they will dirty the white when necessary.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, they can never take away what God has given you, and that's
Exactly.
who you are, your talent, your
Exactly.
name. No matter how anyone tries, when God is on your side, that's it. And God is definitely on your side.
100%.
I know that one for a surety. So now, I want to find out, how was the journey for you? I know I've heard your story, but I know everybody has not heard your story. How was the journey for you? Was it smooth all through? Or
No, it was never, ever smooth. It was never, ever smooth. Like I said, it comes from that will of purpose, that determination to succeed. So growing up, I've always wanted to be an actor.
Okay.
And you know the way it starts. It starts with the normal drama unit, you know, dramatic society, and doing all what it takes to find yourself in the space. And somewhere along the line, I started working with NFPC Junior Staff Club as a bartender.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
Oh, was that why you had that
the call to
the
bar.
call to bar?
Yes,
Okay.
everything around me, my
But you're
stories,
not
my
you've not
movies.
called me
Huh?
on that set. Am I not supposed to be there?
You are going. You know the A-listers. You don't just call them for, you know, for Jeon Jeon. Jeon Jeon is the
No,
one
but
that.
I really like to do those kind of roles where I'm like a
Yeah.
bartender,
You
you
come
know.
and do. No,
Uh-huh.
we should be thinking of doing a very proper film.
Okay.
So let's get in.
Yeah.
You see, I was working as a bartender from from that space. I would see a lot of people, the likes of Alex O will come today. They'll bring the Shino Peters.
Oh, yeah.
They'll bring the. So I was saying to myself that someday, somehow, somewhere, sometime in life, I'm going to get into this entertainment space. So there was one time I approached RMD when he came, long time ago. So we're talking and he advised me and said, you have to go to school. Education is important. You know, afterwards, trust me, all these things,
Move
you
on
know,
and
you
place.
can, because I was very interactive at the time. I always engaged them. And besides, I was their favorite bartender. You know,
Wow.
there's a way you attend to people, they just like you.
Yeah.
And they connect with you and all of that. So that was how I gained admission into Delta State University to study theater arts, you know.
Okay.
And from studying theater arts, the science started coming. I used to organize a campus beauty pageant.
Oh, wow.
I used to organize the campus award night. The campus beauty pageant actually produced 3 different candidates that represented Nigeria for Miss World.
Wow.
So I've always been there. From there, the likes of Silverbird, Ben Bruce, you know, they knew me way back. I would come with my candidates, who go to a hotel, you know, it's either the first runner-up, second runner-up, or they are winning something. So that exposure alone started giving me insight into the Lagos space. And so the big one that happened for me was when I invited the king of comedy, Ali Baba, to come be part of my show in Delta State University. So when he
Okay.
came to be a part of that show, the show was highly successful. He was highly impressed. And then he said, your level and sense of packaging is too tight
It is.
as a student. What are your plans? What do you intend to do after now? I said, I intend to, you know, go into that Lagos space someday, make myself useful. And that was how he said, okay, you can come. Come,
Wow.
be my personal assistant after school. So that was how I came to Lagos. So I became his personal assistant.
Okay.
And from being his personal assistant, I became his event manager. And from working with him, I started doing stand-up, opening shows for him. So if we travel together, it will create an opportunity for, I'll give you 5 minutes in the try, and all of that. So from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, 10 minutes to 30, and to us building our own brand, to becoming show owners in the same space where
Yeah.
our show now qualifies to be one of the biggest shows in Africa.
Africa.
So from there, I said to myself, as a theater artist, you need to also put a stamp on it. You can't just study theater arts and major in directing, you know. And at the time, I was the only student in the history of my set that was able to even direct a convocation production. That's the kind of production where you would get the professors, the doctors in the department to handle. But I was trusted with it because of the capacity I had at the
exhibited,
time.
yeah.
So all of that created openings for me. And so working with Ali Baba and meeting people, you know, created even a better exposure that formed the AY brand. So one day I woke up, I said, okay, from doing skits every other week. All these kids that everybody they are doing today, we started it.
Yes, now.
So everything that we'll do today, if I'm not doing with Genevieve today, I'm doing with Iniedo tomorrow, I'm doing with Tomotola, I'm doing with just name everybody. So there was this connection between me and people. So that became an attraction. Waiting in they tell them. Why, how come they like him so much? These people, they helped to build my brand. Because people were like, for this person to have the capacity to be engaging these people and they are always with him, there must be something about him. And all of that, which I'm very thankful, they helped to build the brand AY that people see today. And that's why it's very easy for people to call me. I just want to jump and do anything for people because I want the story to resonate. I want that story to also go around that I also impacted on people as well. So that was it. I did my first movie, 30 Days in Atlanta.
Wow, that was big.
Yes.
That was big with Funke.
Yeah, no, the Funke was a trip to Jamaica.
Oh, trip to Jamaica.
Trip to Jamaica.
Okay,
30 Days in Atlanta was me, and I did that in Atlanta. I did
RMD?
that. RMD was in it.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So now, for you to understand how people dream, now, initially, this was me going to meet Bros, show me road, I go be, and all that. Then, from his advice, I decided to go to school. From going to school, I became somebody. And then within the same space, I'm now working with RMD, we're working, we're discussing projects, we're sitting together on the table, we are breaking down the script together and say, we'll do it this way, we'll do it this way, it will go this way, which is the beauty of having a role model, having people that will be your vision helper.
Yes.
They will build you, and then you become some. You will still enjoy the same space with them.
Yeah.
You know, there are some young girls today.
Yes.
You see them, you party, you go, you see them, they come and greet you and all that. Say, you know that this person has improved.
Yes.
Something has happened to this as a result of the impact.
Yes.
Or what you showed or played, the role you played in that person's life. So that's why I give kudos to the likes of RMD, Alibaba, every time of my life.
RMD.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We thank you.
And people always say,
you.
don't you get tired of always mentioning? No. Because if
no,
God did not bring these people my way, I probably would be somewhere in Warri, don't they break bottle for person's head and all of
I
that.
see that in your movies. But you even break your own head first.
Nah, so that.
You know, and it's good. Yoruba will say, be on bad bad, be only swing. So it's a very good one to always, you know, appreciate those who have helped you grow, you know, and thank you guys. Thank you so much, our big uncles. We appreciate you always, always. So I know you have how many brothers? 2?
Yeah, 2 brothers.
And
4 sisters.
4 sisters, and you're the eldest.
Yeah.
How were you able to cope with all that?
Oh, well, how do you cope? You just...
Because as the first one, they all come to you now for everything.
You play the role of that big brother, and you take responsibility. I started taking responsibility at a very tender age because my father, my late dad,
so
infused a whole lot of discipline in his lineage. You can't break protocol. You can't break.
Strict man.
You can't break, and it's still very much in existence. It's not that we're using modern life to balance it. Sometimes I might find myself in a space. Maybe I'll say, let me go this weekend, let me go and club and all that. Yomi will suddenly will become uncomfortable. He wants to leave there and go to somewhere else. It's just that. It's a culture. It's the upbringing.
Yes.
Now, they say, no. Now, your daddy don't overdo all those things. You don't do all these things anymore. And what have you. So, and to crown it, I was also a major part of that upbringing I got from my parents, my late parents. My mom is late, my dad is late.
Welcome to the club. Who welcomes who first?
You go welcome to the club.
Yes,
you welcome died for 2000.
Yes, 2000. No, but my dad died 21 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Now, taking responsibility, all the things that my dad used to teach me then, there were times you would beat your own younger sister. for offending you, he will beat you double.
Yes, I do that.
And then it will not make you understand how feeble-minded the woman is.
Yeah.
How you are not supposed to be in position to raise your hand.
Yeah, I do that.
And that gives you the education that prepares you to become a better man
Yeah.
as you grow older in life.
Yeah.
And
it
then
allows
that
you
brings respect.
women.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. You just hit the nail.
Yeah.
Then you understand respect, you understand every other. So the culture for making money was there, for fending for yourself was there, for standing for yourself that training was there, courtesy of my parents. So when they passed, they left me with that responsibility. So I was still a student when I was busy paying the school fees of my younger ones.
Wow.
You know, so I would take care of myself. I would come to Lagos, do my most beautiful
You've
girl
been
pageant.
a father even before you became a
Long,
father.
long time. So if you see the connection and the bond between me and my siblings, it's not something that just happened yesterday, or the respect I get from them is the respect that they know that I deserve.
Yeah.
It's like even to the point of coming to Lagos, I say, okay, what are you doing in Warrior, Emabo?
Yeah.
And all of that. Okay, you enter this space. This is how I do my showbiz. Oh yeah, my kosher, be learning how to do it and all that. And right now, it's one of the biggest. When you hear of events, you will hear packaged by Larry Makun Events.
Yes.
And he's highly present and all of that.
Yes.
And then the other one who understands say fashion, oh yeah, take sewing machine. Oh yeah, start from this my corner, start from this big queue, open small shop, and then we'll start building. And right now, he's one of the biggest, fashion personnel in the country. These are the things that make me proud as an individual. So, by extension, even in the comedy space, majority of the comedians that you see who have become brands and have made names for themselves started from the AY's open mic comedy platform. So, for me, it's like saying that if Ali Baba can do it for you, the only way this world can go around and become a better place for us to have, you know, better talents, take that space, is for you to contribute your own quota.
Yes.
And that has been consistent in my life. And that is what has kept my brand alive as well.
Yes.
So within that same space, we operate. I do stand-up comedy, and you have all these guys come on the same show. They are now brands. Sometimes they even take over the show. They do their thing. And they are very, very solid. They stand on their own and do their own shows now. You know, the ones that are married, the ones that have houses, have houses. So these things confirms the fact that you really need to find a way to be a motivating factor, to be a support system that will, you know, move any industry forward.
Okay. I always tell people that, to me, success is not about the amount of houses or cars that you have. Success is about the amount of lives that you have impacted positively into. And I tell people that iwa abere lati le, o le dani nule koma danta, meaning that you cannot be bad inside and you're good outside. You have to start from your inside and extend into the outer part. And that's one thing, you know, about you that I respect so much when I look at your brothers, you know, because I'm close to every one of you. And I am always so proud of what you have done, because every time either Yomi or Larry is talking to me, they're always talking about you very highly, and they really do appreciate you, and it's a good one.
Merci beaucoup.
I want to say thank you on their behalf for being that strong brother, you know, to them. Yes. So, and yes, guys, before we go on, there's one little thing I want to talk about here. He has a little Iyabo at home. You know? And he keeps stressing her. He's stressing that little Iyabo at home. So we might have to wear a black bonnet for him. So the day you see me go live with a black bonnet with little Iyabo, know that we are coming for him.
Yeah, well, she's always walking around the house, and then when she put that on, and the picture that comes to my head is like, Iyabo Ojo Malili. So there were times I would just do a quick snap and I'll send to you like, come and carry your daughter from my house. And she's already giving me serious positive vibes of an entertainer.
I know.
So I can tell she understands how to mash up her dressing.
Oh my God.
And then she's running
How
around
old
the
is
house.
she?
She's 2.
So, thinking when they just born yesterday. Can you imagine?
She's 2. She's 2. She's such an entertainer, and she's a delight, to watch. So
I know.
yes, come and carry your daughter.
Don't worry, we are coming. Live and direct, we are coming. And so before we go on, I also want to say, I know we spoke about it. We're deeply very sorry about what happened about your house. That was like very shocking. The whole thing just went in flame. How did you manage to survive? Because I know you were
I
not
was
in
even
Nigeria.
away.
Yeah.
We were away. Myself and the entire family.
How did your wife? How did you people cope? Because me, I go just faint and faint again.
Yeah. Well, everything, all our bags, shoes, wristwatches, everything, all of that,
You need to see Mabel's closet, oh. It's not jokes, oh. Because I've been to her house before, her bags and shoes.
But
how?
There's one thing to thank God for. We are alive to talk about it.
Amen.
And these things are material things.
I know.
So what it means,
expensive material things.
So what it means is that God is already doing His work, and the house is as good as ready again.
I know, but
the house is as good as ready again.
When that first happened,
I mean,
what really happened?
The human part would kick. It was electrical mishap, because we're not around. Someone say, "Oh, it's AC." Someone say, "Okay, maybe it's all this inverter connection." So different. So no exact
concrete reason.
Yeah, reason why it happened. So, but then I was at the middle of my tour. I was in Canada, and the show had to go on. I didn't stop.
It was on the day of your show?
Yeah, morning of
Canada.
my show.
The morning?
So the show had to go on. I had to do my show, and I didn't show no signs of anything, and what have you. And
wow.
It was a tour, so we're having shows different. So I finished the tour. I finished my tour and everything, joined my family in the US again, and we all came back home to face reality. We started squatting.
Wow.
Today, this hotel. Tomorrow, this hotel tap not the run where, Madam, I don't like this one, we'll move to another one. That's how we've been moving and moving until, a very good friend say, okay, come take my place in Chevron.
Wow.
And just bring the family. Your place is my place. Just come stay there. I'm in the UK. I'm not using that place. Just take the family there. I know that's that's a 1 in a million kind of friendship, a friend that did all of that. So from there, we started taking time to rebuild, to make. So like I said, now who they alive? Just imagine if we were around and then the news is that fire gulped the entire family and all that. There would have been history. So we have reasons to thank God, and then know that the same God that gave you capacity to do it before will still give you the capacity to do it. Remember, I'm not a lazy man.
You are not.
I'm a worker.
I know. I know. You always do.
And I also enjoy grace, because there are many people who are not lazy out there. So let's give God all the glory.
We give God all the glory. We know you guys are not lazy too. Ori ofele your riba. It's just God's blessing that comes with it. It's God's grace and God's mercy that come with it. So yes, I know you just shot your movie that went to cinema, Merry Men 3, and I was inside.
Yes, so Olokpa. Olokpa
vex.
When they humble you, you humble yourself.
Very humble. So what's next?
Well, you see, movie making is something that is going to continue, because it's quite lucrative. So right now we are researching a new story. We're trying to get
Is there going to be a Merry Men 4?
No. I'm not thinking of Merry Men 4 at the moment. So we're just thinking of the next line of action, researching stories, doing some sort of consultation, knowing what the people would like and what can work. Because one thing is to entertain people, another thing is to look at the business side. So you need to create that balance where, you need to also make money off your craft. So there are movies coming up. There are tours to be done this year. We're going to start with AY Live on Easter Sunday, March 31st at the hotel.
Okay,
So, yeah.
March 31st.
Yeah, so this time we're having the African All-Stars edition where we'll be having comedians from different parts of Africa come to Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
And then we'll proceed to make it become the top plan for the year. So we'll go to the US, from the US, we'll go to Canada, from Canada, we'll go to Europe, from Europe, we'll go to UK, and come back home.
With the ticket fee. God is going to help.
Yes,
because that ticket fee now.
God has always been good. God has always been good to the brand.
It's not easy. It's not easy. And then the quickie too. I think that's
Oh yes. We just said the celebrity quickies is just designed for, to just see the playful side of entertainers. It's not every time we just go all serious and know that this interview cut one, cut two. Just take that natural flow, catch some of these celebrities unawares, ask all those
funny
questions. And
have you guys watched my own episode? You guys should watch it.
Follow. This is an opportunity to apologize. So that quickie is quick for the question, for them to be answering question quick. It's not the other kind of quickie, magic. So and then your episode is so nice and it's top in chart.
Guys, you have to go and watch it.
Number one.
The YouTube is
AY Comedian.
AY Comedian on YouTube. Go and watch it. You will love it.
Please go see it. You'll see a lot of episodes there and all that.
Very, very, very nice. Okay. On this show, we have something we call the switch.
Okay.
And then you get to be the host and ask me just one question. One. Uncle AY. Brother AY.
Okay.
One question. And be nice. Be nice. Let me drink to that again.
He said be nice. See bribery and corruption. These are the issues in Nigeria. Nigeria. Now you want to intimidate me. Small question that I want to ask that you want to intimidate me. Okay. What's the title of this our program again?
Goldroom.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a golden boy right here operating from Goldroom. So I'm going to be in progression, just in proportion to the power with the intensity of my desire to ask one question. And my guest is seated. She looks golden, by the way.
Thank you.
So I'm going to ask you this question. Is it a perception that you are really, really stubborn? Or you really, really stubborn, your head not correct, your head not there.
Oh my goodness.
Is it just a make-believe? Or you be Igboro? Like our own, now like me, I'm Igboro. My own is not make-believe.
I be serious.
It's my mother's prayer that helped me.
I know, I get coconut head.
Yeah, tell us about this coconut head.
But it depends, though. I'm not that stubborn. I'm just a little bit stubborn.
You are very basbocious.
I know just they like cheating. That's
okay, equality. So that brings me...
It's only one question.
Is the question... My question gives birth. There's A, B, C, and D. Because it's still in line. No, question 1A. 1B, C, and D. So still on this... You know they like cheating, I know that. Does that mean that gender equality, you could pass for one of the crusaders? That would be men and women are equal.
Oh, no, I don't believe when women are equal. I'm a bit old-fashioned, so I don't believe that.
So you leave Oko for Oko space?
I believe women are more superior than men.
That's a pretty good belief. I agree. Una be witch.
Yes. Yeah, we be witch.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Una be big.
But we get white witch, black witch, red witch. Now white witch I
You people are superior in witchcraft. Superior in many, many things. You people have the capacity to even frustrate a man. Yeah, let the man be saying, I'm a man. I just say, okay, today, man frustrate here. Yeah. And innocent people will start receiving unnecessary basketballs. I ask you to bring that cup here. What's that?
But you see, let me tell you why women are. Because, in men, you came from women. Our being, we gave birth to you.
Hello, please rephrase.
We
it's
nurture.
small rib where they collect from my 7. Now they take make you. They just collect and make you come. They come and stress me.
But you know that rib, we God take make us. That's the most sensitive part of the rib.
Sensitive. Now
And
that
I get more
sensitivity now
wisdom
make
parts.
you carry me. Say me I can't go shop apple.
Yes, that's how you know that rib. Now you get
Okay,
wisdom
now
parts.
I don't know. Say I don't day naked now.
Yes.
You want change things. In short, well, let me just give it to you people.
You can't
Superior
not
in
win.
witchcraft.
We are superior in everything.
In,
you understand? Because now we still breastfeed now. After
from my one rib.
After we
Everything comes from one rib.
Yes, but we still gave birth to you, breastfed you,
My one rib.
fed you,
For my one rib.
trained you,
For my one rib.
nurtured you,
For my one rib.
and then you still come again, you marry us.
For my one rib.
We still breastfeed you again.
For my one rib. You don't do.
You understand? And then we still carry on our belly.
Okay, clap for yourself
We
now.
say, hey,
Clap for yourself.
you see, we have won.
Take your flowers. Ladies out there, take your flowers.
Thank you.
Yeah, take your flowers.
You can never win a woman.
No.
Anyhow.
Except you want to.
Except you want to.
Yeah.
So, all right, it was nice having you on the show. But before we go, what is your advice for the young ones who would one day want to be like AY, you know?
I'm just going to say keep on keeping on. Don't give up the fights.
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on. And don't always just believe that you can be anybody without putting in the work.
You have to put in the
You have to put in the work.
Yeah.
It's very, very important. Forget all the glam and all the showbiz part, all the good side that you see in most of all these entertainers.
Okay.
They actually worked for it.
Okay.
So it's a process.
All right.
And once you follow due process, trust me, the sky is going to be your starting point.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Not even your limit.
Yes. So, guys, you've heard it from the horse's mouth. Just keep.
I'm not a horse.
Oh, sorry. You've heard it from the man's mouth. From our uncle's mouth, our daddy. He's a
Okay,
daddy.
just Kuku call me us now.
No, that you say you don't want us.
If Uncle don't enter, Kuku call me us.
Yes, you heard it from the main man himself, the doctor himself, doctor of comedy.
I greet
Right?
you.
Is that the doctor?
Thank you
Yes.
very much.
You've heard it. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for this, giving us your time to always watch, because we need you to watch. Watch. It's important that you watch. And like I always say,
Subscribe,
subscribe. Subscribe. Mona watch. Mona like. Make una view.
Share.
Mona share. Mona drop in a comment so we go read them.
All right.
Yeah. So I want you to close the show for us.
Well, how do I even close this show? Thank you for joining us on the show. And, of course, we're going to be having more guests come on this particular show. Don't
Yes.
forget, the concept of show business is for us to do the show for the business to come. The business part is for you to go and like, watch,
subscribe.
share, subscribe. Just do everything.
Put on your notification so you can
It's very, very important.
continue to see and watch.
Continue to support the Nigeria entertainment space. God bless you real good. I remain your one and only AY.
Hey.